Jeff Bezos didn't just build Amazon, he hacked reality. While others were dreaming small, he was asking questions that sounded insane at the time. What if every product on Earth could be delivered to your door? What if speed and scale mattered more than short-term profits? That mindset flipped the rules of business upside down and created a trillion-dollar empire. The real mystery is not how he did it, but how he thought so differently from everyone else. So what exactly made Bezos think different? It starts with his obsession for the long game. While most CEOs were focused on quarterly earnings, Bezos was asking, what will this decision look like 10 years from now? That single shift separated him from the pack. Because when you play long-term, you can take risks others are too scared to touch. Bezos once told his shareholders, if we have a good quarter, it's not because of something we did last month. It's because of work we started years ago. That mindset wasn't just words, it was his operating system. Take Amazon Prime. In the early 2000s, the idea of free 2-day shipping looked insane. It cost billions, drained profits, and Wall Street thought he had lost it. But Bezos wasn't chasing approval. He was building loyalty. He knew that once customers felt the magic of ordering something and having it at their door almost instantly, they would never go back. And he was right. Prime became the glue that locked people into Amazon's ecosystem, turning short-term losses into long-term dominance. Bezos understood that patience was a competitive weapon. Where most entrepreneurs wanted to win today, he was preparing to own tomorrow. And that long-term vision only worked because it was tied to something deeper. Bezos wasn't just obsessed with profit margins or market share. He was obsessed with you, the customer. Every single decision inside Amazon had to answer one brutal question. Does this make the customer's life easier? While competitors were spying on each other, Bezos told his team, don't waste time worrying about rivals. Focus entirely on the customer and everything else will fall into place. A perfect example is the Kindle. Most companies would never risk killing their own book business, but Bezos pushed for an e-reader that could hold thousands of books in one device. Why? Because it solved the customer's problem. It gave them freedom. That same thinking drove innovations like one-click ordering and Alexa voice shopping. These weren't gimmicks. They were extensions of his philosophy that if you make life frictionless for the customer, they will reward you with loyalty for decades. But even customer obsession alone wasn't enough. To stay ahead, Bezos had to create a culture where trying bold, risky ideas wasn't just allowed, it was expected. He believed that if you are only making safe bets, you are guaranteed to fall behind. Inside Amazon, failure was not a scarlet letter. It was proof that you were swinging for the fences. Bezos often reminded his team, if you know it's going to work, it's not an experiment. Think about the Fire Phone. It was a massive flop, costing Amazon millions. Most companies would have buried their innovation teams after that. Bezos did the opposite. He doubled down, and out of those ashes came Alexa, a product that reshaped how millions of homes interact with technology. His philosophy was simple. Big wins require big risks. And if you want to invent the future, you need a system where failures are tuition, not tragedies. Failure didn't slow Bezos down. It fueled him. Every flop, every costly mistake was raw material for the next breakthrough, and that relentless drive to turn setbacks into progress became his greatest weapon, innovation. Bezos never treated Amazon as just an online store. To him, it was a living laboratory, a place where everything could be reinvented. From the layout of warehouses to the algorithms behind recommendations, he pushed his teams to question every assumption. One of the boldest moves came with AWS, Amazon Web Services. At first, people laughed at the idea that a company known for selling books would also sell computing power. But Bezos saw the hidden value in Amazon's infrastructure. He realized the same tools that powered Amazon could power the internet itself. Today, AWS quietly drives huge parts of the digital world and makes billions every year. That's the essence of relentless innovation. It's not about chasing trends, it's about building things so far ahead of the curve that by the time the world catches up, you're already the standard. For Bezos, innovation wasn't a department inside Amazon, it was the culture. It was the air everyone breathed. Jeff Bezos didn't become the richest man on earth by chasing shortcuts. He thought longer, cared deeper, failed harder, and innovated faster than almost anyone else. And when you step back, there are powerful psychology lessons hidden in his journey. The first is delayed gratification. While most people's mind crave instant rewards, he trained himself to play the long game. The second is customer empathy. He understood that people stay loyal to what makes their lives easier, and if you remove friction, you earn trust. The third is cognitive reframing. Where others saw failure as defeat, he treated it as feedback, turning every mistake into fuel for innovation. And when you put all of these principles together, the real lesson is this. If you can master patience, empathy, and reframing, you don't just build success, you build something that lasts. If this mindset inspired you, share it with someone who needs that spark, drop a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more psychological insights on greatness.